Okay, so I'll share my screen. Can all of y'all see? If y'all can see, please show me a thumbs up. Okay, so we're going to read from living things, feel changes around them. So we'll read para-wise. So I'll ask somebody to read. So if you want to read, you can raise your hand. Who wants to read? Okay, Judith. Unmute. Yes, Judith. Read from the heading.
Living things feel the changes around them. Animals feel changes with the help of sense organs such as ears to hear, eyes to see, nose to smell, tongue to taste, and skin to touch. Insects such as butterflies and grasshoppers feel changes around them through special body parts called antennae that are present on their heads. Tigers and dogs have a good sense of hearing. Falcons and hawks have a good eyesight and can see their prey from far away. Cats use their whiskers to feel movement around them.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Judith. You can mute yourself. Okay. So has all of y'all seen the recorded video that was sent yesterday? How many of y'all saw? Okay, all of y'all saw. Okay. Now I want all of y'all, when your friends are reading, I want y'all to follow. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me now. Okay. So we just read that animals feel changes around them, animals and human beings. You all can see? Yes, all of y'all can see. Yes or no? No, nobody's answering. What happened? All of y'all can see? Yes, okay. All of y'all can hear, taste, smell, you can touch, you can feel how the surface is, isn't it? Yes. So all living things we can feel changes around us. Okay, moving on, we'll go to the next page. 1 second. Okay, go on to page 16. Okay. Okay, page 16. Now we'll be reading the small paragraph under plants. Okay, Pranav? Yes.
Plants don't have sense organs but feel the changes around them. For example, when mimosa touch me not plant feels a touch, it closes its leaves.
Okay, non-living things.
Do not feel changes around them.
Okay, very good. You can mute yourself. Okay, so I think all of y'all, if y'all would have seen in the video that was sent out, I put a small video of how when you touch this mimosa, this touch me not plant, it closes. So that's how this plant in particular feels a change around it. So I think the plant feels that it's in danger. So what happens? It closes its leaves. Okay. So now we're going to read living things reproduce. Okay. Who wants to read? Okay. Abhirup, you want to read? Yes. Unmute and read. Yes.
Living things reproduce. The process by which living things produce more of their own kind is called reproduction. Animals such as fish, snakes, frogs, and lizards, as well birds such as hen, parrot, and duck reproduce by laying eggs. Their young ones are called hatchlings. Animals such as lion, deer, cows, and human beings give birth to babies.
Okay, very good, Abhirup. You can mute yourself. Okay, so living things, all living things reproduce something of their own kind. Okay, so this is what we read, that few animals, they give birth to babies and their young ones are called hatchlings. Young ones are called hatchlings, and few animals give birth to eggs. Okay, and then they become into young ones and they grow and become adults. Okay, now we're moving on to plants. I want somebody to read the okay, Anvita. Yes, Anvita. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Read from plants.
Plants. Plants such as mangoes and apples reproduce through seeds. Seeds grow into new plants. Some plants, as carrots, money plant, and potatoes, are reproduced through their
Reproduce.
roots.
Also reproduce.
Through their roots,
Okay.
stems, or leaves.
Okay.
Non-living things do not
Okay.
reproduce.
It's reproduce. Okay, so non-living things, obviously they don't reproduce. You can mute yourself. Okay, and plants, how do plants reproduce? So they reproduce through their own seed or in forms of stem, all it comes out of different ways. Okay, now moving on to living things give out waste. Okay, I want somebody to read. Oh, I saw somebody's hand raised. Hima Gauri. Yes. Unmute. Yes. Read living things give out waste. Yeah.
Living things give out waste. Living things give out waste from the body. Getting rid of waste is important for their
Survival.
survival.
Yeah.
Animals give out waste in different forms such as carbon dioxide, waste,
Sweat,
sweat, and
urine.
Plants give out waste in the plants give out waste
of gums, resins, and oxygen. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Okay, I don't think we'll be going into this, so no problem. It's just for you to read. Okay, so it's also for you to know that we all give out waste. Okay, so we all give out this air that is not needed in our body, that is called carbon dioxide. And the plant gives out the air that is not needed for it is oxygen. So that's how we can breathe, isn't it? And we give out carbon dioxide for the plants, which is helpful for them to breathe. Okay, so that's what I always tell that, it's a life cycle. We all depend on each other. Okay, now going on, we will do our the questions behind the textbook. Okay, so all of y'all keep your pencils ready with you. I don't know what happened. Okay, I want all of y'all to keep your pencils ready with you, and you will turn to page 17. Okay, before that, I want somebody to read the difference between living and non-living things. Okay, who wants to read? Somebody who hasn't got a chance. Okay, Parikshit. Yeah. Yes, Parikshit, read the table. Yeah.
Living things breathe. Living things can move by
Wait.
themselves.
1 minute. You have to read living things breathe. Non-living things do not breathe. Okay, like that.
Living things breathe. Non-living things do not breathe.
Living things can move.
Living things can move by themselves. Living things grow. Living things have
Wait.
life.
1 minute. 1 minute. You have to read side by side. Okay. Now, living things can move by themselves. Non-living things cannot move by themselves, like that. Okay.
Living things grow. Living things do not grow. And non-living things do not grow. Living things have lifespan. Non-living things
Usually
do not have lifespan.
Okay.
Living things need food. Non-living things do not need food.
Very good.
Living things feel changes around them. Non-living things do not feel change around them.
Okay.
Living things reproduce, non-living things do not reproduce.
Example.
Example, human beings, plants and animals. Example, books, pencil and hat.
Okay. Now we are going to move on and we are going to do one by one. Okay. All the questions behind your textbook. Okay. I'll ask each one of you so you don't have to worry. Okay. First one. Caterpillars have air holes called dash, fins or spiracles that help them to breathe. Okay. Okay. Isabel. Yes, Isabel. Unmute. Yes. Sorry?
Spiracles.
Spiracles. Okay, very good. Mute yourself. So I want all of y'all to write the answer. You can tick spiracles there. Okay. I'll give you all a minute or to say a few seconds. Okay. Next one. A kitten grows into a dash. Dog or a cat. Okay. I want to ask somebody who hasn't answered. Yes, Michelle. Unmute and speak.
Cat.
Cat. Okay, very good. Mute yourself. So I want all of y'all are writing the answers. You can nod your head. Yeah? Okay. A dash, mimosa or pudina plant closes its leaves when it feels a touch. Who wants to answer? Okay, Jonathan. Unmute and speak. Yes. Mimosa. Okay, very good. Mute yourself. I want all of y'all are writing the answers. Are y'all writing the answers? Okay. Now, to wrap up. Okay. To wrap up, now they have given a small, box here and they've given few things to, I think to recap. Okay. Anyway, we'll come back to that if we have time. Okay. We'll go on and we'll finish. I want all of y'all to write the answers with me in the textbook. That is why I want y'all to finish. Okay. Now we'll move on. Okay. Okay, all of y'all come to page 18. Okay. Okay, so first one, it says name the following. A living thing that moves using fins. Okay, raise your hand. I can see you here. Agastya? Yes, unmute. Yes.
Fish.
Fish. Very good. Okay. Write the answer. A chick grows into this. Dash. Advya. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Yes.
Hen.
Hen. Okay, very good. Mute yourself. Okay. An insect that breathes through spiracles. Yes, Gurjas? Yeah. Unmute and speak.
Cockroach.
Okay, cockroach, caterpillars. There are few insects which you can name. Okay, mute yourself. Okay. Living things that can make their own food. Dash. One of your friend had asked a question before we started the class and one of them told the answer. Okay. Pravasti? Yes. Unmute and speak. Yes.
Plant.
Plants. Very good. Okay. All of y'all writing? Okay. Moving on. Choose the correct option. This sense organ is used to see things. Nose, eye, skin, and tongue. Okay. So let me see who wants to answer. Okay. Krishay? Yes, yes. Unmute and speak.
Ma'am, it's eyes.
Eyes. Okay. Very good. Okay, the next one. This is the lifespan of a dog. 2 to 3 years, 1 to 2 years, 5 to 6 years, 10 to 12 years. Let me see. Okay, Anisha. Yes, Anisha.
10 to 12 years.
10 to 12 years. Okay, very good. Mute yourself. Okay. This animal does not lay eggs. Who's this? Scratching on the screen. I saw Yanni. Don't scratch on the screen, children. Okay, moving on. This animal does not lay eggs. Snake, frog, deer, and fish. Yes, Evelyn? Unmute, yeah. I can't hear you. Speak louder. No.
Deer.
Deer. Okay, very good. Okay, mute yourself. Okay. Now, this plant closes its leaves on being touched. Rose, apple, grape, and mimosa. Okay, Joanna?
Ma'am, the answer is mimosa.
The answer is mimosa. Okay, very good. Okay. Now, the living thing smells with the help of antenna. Okay, deer, frog, tiger, or butterfly. Okay, Kiara? I can see all of you all have raised your hand. Yeah. Yes, Kiara.
It is butterfly.
Butterfly. Okay, very good. Good. All of y'all are telling me the right answer. Okay. Now, right, true, and false. Okay. Animals can make their own food. I want somebody who hasn't answered to answer. Okay. Devyani?
Yes, ma'am. Animals cannot make their own food.
So is it true or false?
F.
Okay, it's false. Okay. Mute yourself. Okay. All living things live up to a certain age called lifelong. What's the correct word? I want you all to tell me if it's true or false and tell me if it's the correct answer. Okay, I'll read it again. Okay, all living things live up to a certain age called lifelong. You can raise your hand. Who wants to answer? Oh, I saw somebody. Okay, Pratham. Yes, unmute and speak.
Ma'am, false.
Okay, false. What's the correct word? Is it lifelong?
As not lifelong, no.
What is it? What's the correct word? Life?
Long.
Lifespan. Okay, it's called lifespan. Okay, 1 minute. Somebody scratched the screen, no? So I was not able to see the next one. Okay. Okay, moving on. A chick grows into a dog. Okay, Samita?
False.
You didn't mute yourself. Okay, we'll ask Samita. Yes, Samita.
It's false.
It's false. Okay, what does a chick grow into?
Hen.
It grows into a hen. Okay, very good. Mute yourself. Okay. Moving on. Cockroaches have air holes called spines present on their body. What is it actually called? Dash. Yes, Dash. Unmute. First unmute. Yes.
Ma'am, false.
Okay, what's the right answer?
It is.
Okay.
Spiracles.
Spiracles. Okay, very good. Mute yourself. Okay. Non-living things reproduce. True or false? non-living things reproduce? Jaden, unmute.
Ma'am, it's false.
It's false. Okay, very good. So non-living things do not reproduce. Okay. Next one, again, choose the correct options. Okay. Living things need dash water or air to breathe. Okay, Anusha. Yes, Anusha.
Air.
Air. Okay. Next one. Yeah, you can. Okay. Stones, chair, and tables. Dash, breathe, do not breathe. Aiden,
Do not breathe.
do not breathe. Okay. So they are dash, living or non-living things. Who will answer? I want to give somebody else. Okay. Chanasya? Yes.
Ma'am, non-living
They are called non-living things. Okay, very good. Okay. Now, moving on. Most plants dash move or do not move from one place to another. Who wants to answer? Okay, Rohini? Yes.
Ma'am, do not breathe.
They do not.
Do not move.
Okay, very good. Okay, now fish breathe through dash, gills or spiracles. Who wants to answer? Okay. Anybody who knows the answer? Okay, Ronan? Yes, yes. Unmute and speak. Okay. Fish breathe through dash, gills or spiracles. Unmute.
gills.
Gills. Okay, very good. Okay. Cats use their dash, antenna or whiskers to feel movement around them. Okay, D Marcus. Yes. Cats use their dash. What? What's the answer?
Whiskers, ma'am.
Whiskers. Okay, very good. Okay, moving on. Okay, we'll try to finish. We have only 6 minutes. Okay, match the following. Okay, the first one is a snake. Okay, so it says has, on the other side it says has spiracles, non-living things, reproduced by seeds, closes its leaves on being touched or lay eggs. Can somebody tell me what is the right answer? Fast, fast, fast. Somebody who hasn't answered, why nobody's raising your hand? Okay. Okay, I think I'll have to ask the ones who have answered only then. Okay, Anvita? Yeah. What's the right answer? Yeah, you can speak.
I forgot what you said.
Okay, so match the following. The first picture is the snake. On the other side that you have to match, it says has spiracles, non-living thing, reproduced by seeds, closes its leaves on being touched or lay eggs. So what does the snake do in all of this, out of all this?
Snake has it has sprinkles, I think so.
Okay, no, that's not the right answer. Okay, I think this match the following is taking too much of our time. So what I'll do, I'll tell you all the answer. Okay, the first one, it's the snake. So what does the snake do? It lays eggs. Okay, so I want you all to write number 1 beside lays eggs. Okay, second one is an insect. I think it's a caterpillar. So what does the caterpillar have on its body? It has spiracles, so it enables it to breathe because of these small tiny holes on its body. Okay, the next one is mimosa, I think. Okay, so it says, so we have done with lay eggs and has spiracles. So we're still left with non-living thing, reproduced by seeds. Okay, closes its leaves on being touched. So the mimosa closes its leaves on being touched. Okay, then moving on, there's a plant here. So it says, why are there two plants? Okay, there's a stone here. So it says non-living things. Okay, yeah. So this plant here, the fourth one, it reproduces by seeds. Okay, so a plant reproduces by seeds. So I'll repeat myself. So snake, number 1 is the answer for E. Number 2 is the answer for A. Number 3 is the answer for D. Number 4 is the answer for C. And number 5 is the answer for D. Okay. Now, here it says identify the following as living and non-living things. List their main characters in the space provided. So I want you all to finish this. Okay, because we don't have time. Make sure you're finishing all the answers in your textbook. Okay. Did you all understand? Because we don't have time. We've tried to finish maximum how much we can, all the name, the following and everything. Make sure you learn this lesson thoroughly, okay? Because we finished the lesson. Okay, children? Okay, thumbs up? Okay, so shall we end the class now? Okay. Wait, I'll unmute all of y'all. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. We have just 2 minutes.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I put all the answers in my notebook.
What is
You wrote it all in your textbook.
Ma'am, except 2.
Okay.
Ma'am, I don't have the textbook.
And for those of you who don't have the textbook, I have sent the PDF, isn't it? Of the textbook. I'll send the PDF of the textbook. Make sure you read it from there and read it. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.